Recording high-resolution image.
So I'm assuming that is just Tony and Falcon.
Yeah, although yesterday we couldn't see each other. That was so annoying when we were on the top.
That was just pure instancing annoyance, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think, yeah, two of us could see the other and not the other one at most times. I got to the point where I could see both of you, but then, Tony, you couldn't see one of us or both. I'm trying to think. I think it obviously depends on like the instance in the game, but sometimes you can see things in ideal conditions from really far away. I think it was like Waypoint 3 that, yeah, so Sister Tenabri and I think Smudge are actually doing some SRVing on like right the other side of the crater, and I could see these like just 2 pixels there, but I knew it was them because that's the only movement you're going to get on this kind of planet.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Yeah.
there's more of a less aggressive slope on the right.
Yeah.
At least that's the thinking.
Yeah, it looks that way. I mean, I've flown around it a couple of times in the Aspen. It looks the most gentle slopes. I did have a climb about halfway in my SRV, but I had to take a break at that point, so I didn't finish it. And fully, you know what's dangerous about the system that you were talking about? Just trying to make sure I was going in the right direction. I think I can see Falcon at the peak now.
Yeah, I've got him targeted now. So I'm sort of heading up towards
Try
him.
and target him, yeah. I can see Falcon visually, but I haven't got him on the context list. It could be me. I think I've tried to take a slightly different route to other people somehow.
If Falcon has managed to land, I'll be impressed.
Yeah, I was going to say, in that ship, well, you never know. Hank said that, you know, Condors do seem to have this weird ability to land in some quite strange places that even Asps have a problem. I think it's something to do with the landing gear.
Okay, yeah.
And the fact that they're just such huge ships that they can just like straddle craters where an Asp couldn't land in it because it would just be lopsided or, you know, wouldn't cope.
Yeah, because after you left last night, I faffed around for about 20 minutes trying to land my ship up there, but I gave up. I went back down to the easy bit.
Yeah, I think right at the top, because it flattens out a bit, it's probably easier to land there than anywhere else. I don't see logically why a ship like any of our ships couldn't actually land at a slightly odd angle. I mean, obviously not extreme, but something maybe less than about 40 degrees.
Yeah, I agree.
I have seen ships at strange angles, but it's difficult to find sites that are sort of flat enough and at an odd angle.
Yeah, you'd think with all the technology, it would be able to adjust its feet a bit so that it could stabilize itself. Don't know.
A nice picture of Falcon. Yeah, it's one of him right at the top.
Oh, it's getting really steep now.
It is. I just looked to the side to see the crater and thought, yeah, this is steeper than I'm aware of.
Yeah, I'm flat out and I'm not moving particularly fast.
It's a pretty cool buggies. I mean, I know it's like the 33rd century, but obviously this has improved. I can't see a Range Rover doing this.
No.
Or the moon buggies they used on the moon.
Yeah. Almost in the light now.
Yeah, I've got Falcon ahead.
Well, that was much easier than last time I went up here. I'm only about 600 meters from him.
Oh dear. I think
Oops.
I'm on a steeper bit than I realised. I'm flat out and I'm going backwards.
Yeah, I hit a few of those points where you have to sort of tack your way up.
Yeah, I have to go sideways, I think, slightly. Or horizontal. Sorry, sort of diagonally, I should say. I think the worst ones for that is when you get that in ice and snow sort of moons, because, you know, planets, those ones by their nature just have much grip anyway.
Yes. Oh no, I'm going backwards down the hill.
I think it was Distant Stars. I think myself and Bimsy were in a sort of ice canyon, and I was sort of stuck down the bottom for about 20 minutes trying to scramble up. It wasn't a huge area; it was just like so steep and just no grip whatsoever.
Yes.
I eventually managed to scramble my way out after much trying. I thought I was going to have to just, you know, abandon it there or just transfer the ship to orbit to recover it. You know, it was fun, Bimsy, wasn't it? I see there's a kind of ridge across here, yeah. I see.
Yeah. So Muthan's at the top, because he just cruised past me like I had so much wheel spin, and he just cruised past like he was going on a Sunday drive.
Yeah, I can see somebody else up there just ahead of me.
Yeah, I've just come up alongside him.
If you look at the mountain from where we are at the bottom, and it's like, it doesn't look that big, but it's like 4 kilometers high, I think.
Yeah, it's big. But you're right, yeah, when you're at the bottom you think, oh, I'll just pop up.
Yeah, I think because the crater's about 4 kilometers deep, isn't it? So
It's weird, I can't engage my handbrake.
yeah, thanks, Bimsy. Yeah. Apart from the nay, I don't see what else could would give you the idea that might have been French. I don't know. I do like skiing in France, to tell you the truth, you know. Yeah, I can see Falcon just ahead, but my progress is incredibly slow. Yeah,
Oh
I just
shit!
having to go at a very, very sort of shallow angle across. I can see someone flying around.
Yeah, that was me by accident.
Yeah, I did wonder,
What?
is that actually an SRV or is that a Taipan? Because I couldn't quite see for a second. I just saw this flying thing.
I almost plunged to my death there.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
Cool. I can see a fighter, yeah. Even going sideways is hard now.
Yes. Yeah, I think you're probably in the same spot that I came
I
up
think maybe.
last time.
I think. Yeah, I can see another SRV to my left. Cool. Thank you. Thanks. Well spotted, Tony. Thanks. Yep. Excellent. I can see all these other ones up here as well. Hello.
Hooray!
Yeah, we should take a picture. I'll do one now.
Capturing image.
But there were 5 of us, weren't there?
Dark side is.
I think so. Who
So
else
how many
is supposed to
who have we got up here now? So we've got. So there's
Let
one
me see.
missing.
Yeah,
so we need
we've
4.
got. Okay. Wait a second. Backwards again. I think that's the handbrake control. I haven't used in such a long time. Oh, that's it. I think. No, it isn't.
I'm sure there were 5 of us who left.
I thought so too.
So who we miss?
Actually, wait a
Detecting
second.
Fruit.
There are 5 of us at the moment I can see, unless that's an illusion for the other SRV. But I think there's 5 of us in the picture I can see.
No, Fru
Yeah.
saying he was in an SLV, but he decided to abort and got into a fighter.
All right. Actually, sorry, no, I was. Yeah.
Deserted us.
There is 4 of us. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I'm trying to actually get any kind of purchase at the moment.
Yeah, I know.
See, apparently my handbrake's on, but I'm going backwards.
Yeah,
That's
I had the
a
same
great
problem.
handbrake.
I think
You
the
said that we
wheels-
are.
Yeah, they just lock and you slide.
Yeah, it is really steep here. Yeah, I think because we're at a strange angle, it's probably why they just keep on going. The Falcon's showing off.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll try and get a picture before everything sort of rolls backwards.
Capturing image.
That's a nice
Hard
picture.
to see the dark side
Joe.
is.
That's cool, yeah. Thank you. Actually, might be if we're all here, I could try and recall some of the ship to see if we can actually land. Actually, because the peak itself is actually it's relatively flat up here, I think.
Yeah, it's true.
If I'm in the right place. Falcon, is this the absolute peak here? I think it is, isn't it? Because this gets quite relatively flat now. So it's where I am. You might be able to recall your ships to. Because obviously that's the weird thing, isn't it? Ships, if you recall them, they can land in places they can't normally.
Yeah. Although when I recalled mine yesterday, it just hovered above me and I had to position myself underneath. It wouldn't touch down. Very disobedient.
Did you manage to get back on board then?
Yeah, I did, but it didn't touch down. I had to sort of just scuttle underneath it and then press board and it sucks you in.
I suppose that's something though, as long as you get back on board, it's thing. But I know what you mean. It's like saying, no, I'm not landing there. No way.
Yeah.
It's a disobedient. Yeah. Nice much.
Yeah, I can imagine. Tony, I think we're going to recall ships. I don't know if you want to sort of move out the way just in case we get a crazed autopilot come in.
Falcon the same as well. It's like be careful, obviously, of incoming recall ships. Best to gain a bit of altitude, I reckon. I think mine's incoming at the moment.
Yeah,
I
I can
think that's
see.
it.
I can see an ASP coming in.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple of asps. Might be Tony, actually. Even the flat part up here is not really flat at all, is it? It's just...
Oh,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like I think it
Capturing
might have
image.
been my asp trying to land, possibly. Oh, okay.
It's probably Falcon.
Yeah.
Oh, my ship is so lazy. It's so far away.
But have a word with it when you get on board
I will.
again.
Slap the autopilot.
How dare you?
Miles away it's landed. Has it landed?
Okay, let me see.
Can someone give Starduck a slice of bacon if they can?
Taking selfie.
Okay, Talon, are you in? Sorry, John. Are you in a fighter at the moment? If so,
No,
follow me
he's
down if you like.
he's in an SRV.
Oh, okay.
He came up with us.
Okay.
He's a maverick.
A true maverick. Like I see Falcon hovering there. Okay. Yeah. That's it. The sun's shining up here, isn't it? Just over the top of the crater over there. Right. If I've got my angles right, I think we sort of go down that way, don't we? No idea where I'm pointing at. I think it's off to this side. It's slightly disorientated coming up that side. I think I'm going in the right direction. The scope is right.
Oh, my ship actually touched down.
That's great.
Oh, impressed.
It's not so silly after all.
No. I'll have to apologise when I get bored.
It's like Turgeon's Travels, really. Yeah, got the high AI. Yeah, coming down now, you can see how dark it gets really quickly. But there's this big shadow by the mountain, I think. Actually, we might be even in the shadow of it, I think. That's why it was
Message
dark.
received from Commander X Fighting Falcons. Message reads, sorry.
Okay, I'll try and land so that someone's got sort of a vague place to point at. I think I'm landing in the right place anyway. It's approximately where the sort of coordinates are anyhow.
Are you on the ground, Yannick?
No, I'm coming to land. It's just so dark at the moment. I can't get. I think I'm aiming towards where I think the landing site is. I'm just looking at on the scope towards some ships, but I might be in the wrong place.
Okay.
I just trying to because it's very dark here all of a sudden. Yeah.
It's really dark.
Oh, that's everyone else coming from the mountain. Sorry. It's one with the scope. It's a bit inaccurate at times, isn't it? I'll put myself down here so we just got an aiming point. The best thing. I mean, it's not bang on the coordinates, but it's near enough. I mean, we can always adjust ourselves later on if we need to. Okay, I'll set my beacon on and come down. Can you see me in your scope at the moment?
Yeah, I can see you, yeah. I'm aiming for you.
Cool. Excellent. You're very adventurous going down, John. I'm not sure I want to do that, actually. Not with the one SRV left, anyway. Someone just landed near me with a very loud crunch. They're okay.